Alright guys, today is the first day of Q4 and the first day of the month. Today is 1st of October. Right now, overnight, you can see the Nasdaq traded down lower. Yeah. So guys, you can see overnight, this is the 4-hour chart, Nasdaq traded lower into this 4-hour wick and order block right here. On the 1 hour, Nasdaq traded into this bullish 1-hour fair value gap, you can see from this left side, and into this potential order block right here. If you grab the CE of the order block, meaning 50% of the order block, and I am using the bodies, as you can see right here, then you can see we just tapped equilibrium of the order block and then got a reaction straight from it, right? London low has made the low of the day, and if price is actually bullish, I don't expect us to take London low at all. There's no reason for us to go all the way down there again, because price has already made some new bullish fair value gaps right here if it does want to retrace. We are trading inside of this 4-hour SIBI, and hopefully this will get inversed at 10 a.m. for us to keep going higher and to look for longs. Right now we got 10 a.m. news. We have PMI news today, so I'm going to be pretty cautious before 10, of course. We also have Asia high, which is a draw on liquidity, and these highs right here. But to be honest, I'm gonna wait till 10 to see how price reacts at news and to see if it wants to retrace down here. For the ones that trade YM, let's see, YM I think is pretty similar. YM also has some London lows right here, which I don't expect us to get taken if we're bullish. And we have Asia highs right here too. Alright, so YM, let's see which PD race we are trading into. YM is also trading inside of a H4 SIBI, but it looks like we are probably gonna inverse it. This also looks like a pretty heavy rejection wick off the previous day low. See, we rejected this area right here and then rallied higher. YM I think is still trading inside of this H1 fair value gap. Yep. I still have my drawn liquidity, which are these relative equal highs, which I'm really sure they will get hit one of these days. Right now we are reacting from this bullish H1 fair value gap and order block, some say mitigation block, and we are trading higher with some displacement. We are creating some new fair value gaps, as you can see right here. Once price makes new fair value gaps out of another fair value gap, that means there's momentum, there's order flow in that direction, right? That's alright guys, so we did got some movement at market open. NQ traded higher at market open, took out the Asia high, and now price literally swept all early buyers, all people that went long in here. Alright, ES also took out the Asia high, and YM literally took out Asia high and previous day high. YM is reacting bearish from this big inefficiency right here, and it created this long rejection wick, but I don't really want to go short right now because we are still in this bullish price lag, and this London low is pretty hard resistance because this London low is the one that swept this liquidity right here and traded into this H1 fair value gap. So the probabilities that price comes all the way to here is pretty hard resistance. So I don't want to put my risk against probabilities, right? So on NQ kind of have contradicting price sheets, a long rejection wick up, long rejection wick down. This is my drawn liquidity right here, this H1 fair value gap, which I definitely think price is going to retrace into. On the M15, we are still trading inside of this big M15 gap that made the push higher for price. But I am just waiting for news to pass at 10 a.m. for us to then potentially trade into this H1 fair value gap and then maybe get some continuation longs. So now I'm just sitting my hands flat, waiting for price to indicate me a bit more where it wants to go. Alright, when your direction is not really clear, you should not be putting risk, or you should not be opening a trade just because in your head you think that bias is correct. No, in my head I'm bullish towards the previous day high, but right now price is giving me some bearish reactions from these PD arrays right here. So I'm not gonna take any long, and I'm also not gonna take any short because my drawn liquidity is this previous day high, right? So I'm just gonna stick to my plan and wait till my setup presents itself, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Tomorrow is always a new day. Alright guys, I'm done for the day. I know some people took this M5 inverse inside of this M30 FVG, but I was waiting for price to retrace into this 1 hour fair value gap, and I never got the retracement. I could have seen that we were inside of this inverse, this 1 hour inversion right here. Let me mark it out. Price inverse this 1 hour, and we literally opened up, traded into it, and then created the inverse. So I could have taken it, but I was also just following my plan. As the H4 SIBI actually got inversed. Now if I look closely, as you can see, it actually got inversed. So to be honest, the trade was valid, man. This was one of those days I could have taken a trade, but I had a different expectation. I wanted price to come into this H1 fair value gap, and we never got that. I should have seen that price creating this inverse was enough of price telling me that we want to go higher. So yeah, on to the next. And on YM, I told you in my pre-market analysis, my drawn liquidities were the previous day high and the relative equal highs, and all of them got hit. I always tell you guys, this is a magnet for price once we got those equal highs. But yeah, no setup for me on YM. YM wasn't as clean as NQ. So let's see what the upcoming days can bring. It's shoulder day, guys. Ian is not in the gym, so another friend is being the cameraman right now. Appreciate it. But today is shoulder day. Let's go. Woo.
Able lateral raises. Got it. Outro, outro.
Till tomorrow.